Hello everyone, welcome back to the second episode of our SkyFactory4 playthrough. We're just going to pick up right where we left off last time. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. So on the quest line, I didn't do any other of the saplings. I went ahead and saved that so we can do that together. So the thing that I want to work towards is this bed first, just so I can skip the night, and it's been raining really frequently. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and keep on harvesting our cottonwood saplings. That way we can get more string. And string, you get the same recipe, right? Yeah, for white wool. So I'm going to go ahead and do this a couple more times until we get the materials that we need to make the bed. Alright, I'm back gathering the string we needed to make the 3 wool. So we can go ahead and make a bed. I don't think it's nighttime. Sometimes I can't even tell. It is. There we go. So we went ahead and got the nap time achievement done. Let's see, what else can we do? The sand sapling. Let's try to see what we need for that next. Or actually, I want this cobblestone generator. Good thing I put it up there. And that is part of our advancements. It's going to be this one. Craft to create a cobblestone generator and fill all the slots of a vanilla chest. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need a water and a lava bucket. Let's go ahead and grab one of those and throw that in there. Let's wait for this real quick. There we go. What were you doing? Throwing back that in there. Alright. Now let's grab some cobblestone and throw it in our furnace. We do have a torch down there, just in case you guys haven't seen that yet. Okay. Grab one of those, and then our other clay bucket. Grab some water. Now we are going to need glass, so we did get ahead of ourselves. Right? So we're going to need the sand chicken. Let's go ahead and do that, since it requires it for the middle. So sand chicken, sand sapling. I did too much chickens last pack. Alright, so sand acorn and petrified sapling. How do we get the sand acorn? In a crushing tub, we stomp on the gravel acorns to give us sand acorns. Do we have any gravel in here? Dirt, petrified, gravel. Alright, so let's go ahead and make 2 saplings. Yeah, let's do that. Throw that up there. Throw those into there. And I put this oak slab on top of me so I can jump super quickly. That way I don't go all the way up to jump height. 12. Did we lose some? Oh, there we go, 16. So grabbing a petrified sapling and surrounding it with these. Get our sand saplings. And let's go ahead and plant this in torque. Show it some love so it can grow. Use our stone crook here to look for more saplings. And once I gather more saplings, I'm going to go ahead and replace these that I have in here in favor of the sand. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and made a few more of our saplings by growing them out here in the field and using our crook. So here's the recipe for the sand. Just going to grab all of that and throw that in there. let's go ahead and replace that. Now over here on this side, while we're waiting for that to smelt, I did get all our bonsai trees that we have ready for automation, you could say. So when the time comes, I'll go ahead and place a storage unit below these bonsais that they'll push into, and then I'll run, what's it called, a transfer pipe of some sort, and either pump it into these adjacent cabinets or some other storage system. And I don't think I mentioned these cabinets. They're really easy to make. Right, so it's just a trapdoor and some planks, and you can stack them one on top of the other instead of it lying on the ground or horizontal. So yeah, they look nice. Alright, so back over here. Right, for cobblestone. We're gonna need some more cobblestone too. Let's come over here. Let's just make all of it. Alright, now we have everything to make it. Let's go ahead and do that. Add our glass in the middle. And grab our first cobblestone generator. Now, where should I keep this? I guess we can just throw it back there. Let's just put it back here for now, and let's make a chest that we can place on top of it that will push the inventory into. And hopefully next time we open this chest, it's full, and we can complete that achievement. Alright, so we're done with the sand. It's tin this pack. It's tin this pack. Pour molten tin over a birch sapling to make it a tin set. Molten tin, huh? Over a birch sapling to make it a tin sapling. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can make this coal sapling first. And we're going to want this. Here we go. Could hardly see it. Alright, so we want a birch sapling in a furnace, and that will get us a coal sapling. So for the birch sapling, looks like we can get it in a cauldron by throwing a sand sapling in with water. So we'll go ahead and do that. We still have this. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's see if we grab a sapling. And a no sapling. We'll just take that one then. Throw that in there. That'll turn into birch. Throw that in there. That'll give us the sapling we're looking for. Cool sapling. 16 tons. Alright, so we'll go ahead and plant that real quick. And meanwhile, I do want to go over here, grab our bone meal. I want to get this market. So we're going to need our red wool and donut logs. I think I saw that we can use regular logs, right? Glowstone log, cobalt log, osmium, oak wood. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and grab some bone meal. Did not mean to split it. And this is also going to open up a farming path for us, since we are going to get different sorts of seeds. We just got the lettuce seeds. I think that's beetroot. And we're also going to get the different sorts of dyes that we need. Here we go. We're going to need that red flour to go ahead and dye our what's called our wool red. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We also made shredded wheat. Right. So we'll throw the seeds up over here for now. Alright, we can throw that in there too since I'll use that later. Alright, throw the poppy in there, grab our rose red dye, do that and that to grab that. Go over to our crafting station and click on our market. Now, I don't know what we're going to be using for the extra. Whoa. What the heck happened? Gold ingots. Oh, they're crazy. Who is this guy? Alright, so we do have another way of getting the different type of seeds that we need. Let's go ahead and look real quick. What is this? Alright. So, pig seeds. We can do this first. Pig seeds. A dirt acorn over some seeds and a carrot. So, yeah, let's go ahead and I don't think we got any carrot saplings, right? Or carrot seeds. Melon seeds. Yeah, no. So I'm going to go ahead and use up the rest of this bone meal and see what type of seeds we can get with it. Alright, so I'm back from getting our carrot seeds. I went ahead and planted them here in the corner just for now and used bone meal to mature them real quick. So go ahead and grab these. I'll plant them again just since we don't need that many. Now back over in our crafting, we need regular seeds. Right, and we also need these. Now it's just this, that, and some seeds to make pig seeds. Now, these are funny how it works. It's really cool. And I also noticed that I can jump over these like oak fences. I don't know if it's something in the pack, but it's pretty cool. Right, so all I have to do is click on it and go ahead and bone meal the little pig. Now, sometimes the seed actually stays, so you can keep on getting more of the pigs. I don't have enough bone meal to get the next one, but yeah. Sometimes this little pig seeds will stay, but the pig will pop out. So we'll just go ahead and leave that there for now. And one other thing that we're going to need is... let's check it out. Using coal, acorns, and resin. Craft a piece of coal. Resin. How do we get resin? Alright, so it's gonna be probably a resin. Oh no, this resin. Okay. Alright, let's see. What type of resin though? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it one more time. Using coal, acorns, and resin, craft a piece of coal. Right, so I guess this is just its own crafting thing, right? Cool. There we go. So, our project key is in here. We're gonna go ahead and want to do this. Okay, so it's just asking for saplings. So that's whatever we get out of here. Let's go ahead and grow more of these. Get more saplings real quick. I'll go ahead and plant some more, and then we'll get our first pieces of coal. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in the recipe that we need for our coal. Let's go ahead and save it too, just so I don't have to keep looking for it. And bam. Collateral damage. There's our first coal. Alright, throw that in there for now. Now, the next thing is... right click. Let's do this first. Let's go ahead and make the obsidian since we can do that really quickly. So, grabbing our cobblestone. Just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and grab our bucket. Grab some water from the middle and just pour it in there. And that will give us our obsidian. Do that in there. Study in the dark arts is the advancement name. Let's go ahead and take another look at what we need. Craft a bacon sapling. Craft a donut sapling. Right, so let's see. 10 sapling. Let's go ahead what we need. See what we need for that. 10 sap. Alright, so for this, looks like we're gonna... Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this is a Tinker's construct. So it looks like we're gonna want to make a grout. And I was already ready for this. So we're gonna need sand, gravel, and clay. Now, I'm pretty sure I just used all our clay. We're gonna need more clay than that. Right? How many blocks will that make? Oh, 16. Yeah, I think we're good with that then. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna need more sand and gravel. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these into sand and gravel and farm that up. And let's take a look. Alright, so yeah, everything is in here. Porcelain. Is this easier to make? I don't know if these work the same way. Porcelain brick, unrefined porcelain, just clay and bone meal. I think I'm just gonna stick to the way that I kind of know how to do it and just do the grout. Yeah, so just give me a moment and I'll be right back with that. Alright, so after a little messing around, this is as far as I got on our tinkers. I noticed after a really long time that I was looking for this in the mod pack, I couldn't find it. It's locked behind our prestige points. Dang. Dang. But I did make our little Tinker's book, Materials in You, and I saw that there was a super compact way to smelt stuff, and we did have this, what's it called? The small controller available, the melter. So I went ahead and crafted some tin amber from the materials that we had before, just bone resin, gravel resin, and clay resin with a flint in the middle. I threw that in the top portion up here. Alright, now all we need is our birch sapling. So how do we make that? I forgot. Alright, so a sand sapling in water gives us a birch. Yeah, sand. And grab our bucket. Alright. Okay. This should work, right? Right? There it goes. We got it. We got it. Oh, this took me so long. Nice. Alright. Now we're gonna twerk and let it grow into a big, beautiful tree. And then we're gonna butt our heads against some other problem that's gonna come up next. Let's see. Iron. Iron. Interesting. So this is where we start getting iron, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and... How much tin am I going to need? Alright, so I went ahead and got us 9 of those tin saplings. Now, I also removed all the other saplings. I thought I did. Just because I'm trying to keep it clean. No, as clean as it gets. Alright, it was just too much. So next thing on the list is gonna be this iron. Iron amber. Use the iron's complement melter or smelter to melt it into molten iron and pour it into a casting basin or cast. Melting iron requires liquid fuel such as lava. Alright. So, let's see. We're gonna have to empty this out. 1 block or 2 ingots of molten tin. What we can do is make another. Let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and grab some of these, and over here, make another tap, and then make a basin. There we go. Bam. There we go. Right. This thing can't make alloys, so we don't want everything to stack up. So let's take a look at the amber iron, right? Amber. Over here. Yeah. So this is what we want. And it looks like it's not going to be that hard to get. Coal, gravel, sand, and clay. I think we already have all that stuff. Didn't I just get rid of him? Alright. So let's go ahead and... Are all the recipes the same? Oh. Yep. Here we go. Amber is the color of my dinosaur. What dinosaur would that be? No idea. Let's go ahead and melt. And the first thing that I want to do is throw that in there. No. The first thing I'm going to want to make out of this iron is probably a bucket, just so we can get the lava back and forth and not have our clay buckets keep disappearing every time we pick up lava with them. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, while we're letting that cook, I did have to empty out the rest of the tin. Just went ahead and emptied it into the basin and then destroyed the basin, since it didn't want to take 2 different types of ore. So next thing we can look at is making the ironwood sapling. It's made by pouring molten iron over an acacia sapling. So to make an acacia sapling, let's look that up real quick. Oh. Acacia? How do I spell that? Alright, it's this one right here. How is that spelled? ACAC. Alrighty then. So it looks like by placing an apple sapling made when planting apple seeds. Alright, apple sapling and water gives us an acacia sapling. What about... Alright, so let's look at how we get the apple sapling. I guess we could just... Let's see. Apple sapling. Apple seeds. How do we get these? By stomping on apples. And I think we get those... We can get those apples just by doing regular oak. Oh, we don't have any oak saplings though. Let's see here. Alright, a dirt sapling into water gives us an oak sapling. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab our dirt, grab our bucket, fill that up. Bam, that's an oak sapling. Now, an apple sapling. It's not gonna let us do this, right? Why? Alright. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna have to do the crush thing. 30 seconds to grow this bonsai. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and plant this. See how many it gives us on the first go with our crook. Okay, so after getting rid of the oak tree, we didn't get a single apple. I was about to say carrot. So what I'm gonna do is just plant these and wait for this mature, because these do have a chance to drop apples inside the bonsai. So we're gonna do this and be back when we have enough apples. One apple. With one apple we can make multiple apple saplings, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, I thought those apples were gonna be harder to get, but we got 5 of them on the first go. Let's go ahead and empty that. I shift right clicked. So go ahead and place our apples there. Maybe just one, right? Do we have cooked apples in this? We don't. Okay. Here are apple seeds. Now, apple seeds. What do I plant this on? Just right there? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and grab some bone meal. Where did I place it? There it is. Screw that up. Can I work it now? No. Alright, let's go ahead and make it into daytime. And then this is our bone meal. Alright, apple leaves. Now these should give us more apple saplings. Nice. Alright, I know it's been a couple minutes, maybe not even a minute, but I completely forgot why we needed the apple saplings. Why did we need the apple saplings? Something to do with our iron? Acacia. Something to do with our acacia. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. ACAC. Remember guys, ACAC. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Ooh, what's that? Right. Let's not get sidetracked. Right. Apple sapling and water gives us an acacia sapling. Let's do that twice. Oh, what? Let's just do it 3 times. And let's not lose those 2. Throw that there too. Throw that there. Alright, so we got some apples we can eat. Now, all we have to do is that, right? Just make sure it's the right one. Over an acacia sapling. Alright, so all we gotta do is do that. Yes, and so we got another block that can go over there. And this gives us our iron sapling. Now I'll go ahead and plant this iron sapling here. Give this one some love, and we can finally get into, I don't know. I'm pretty sure iron opens up the way for a lot of things, right? We can start making our piston. No, we don't. No, we can't. Iron and redstone opens up the way to a lot of stuff. I got too excited there for a second. Alright, so I went ahead and chopped the sapling down, and I'm looking at our quests. It looks like the next thing we can make is redstone sapling. Are going to be a lapis sapling and redstone saplings. We're going to go ahead and craft the iron ingot first, along with the bucket right after that. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. And you can just do that by doing this, right? there's our iron ingot, and then there's our bucket. Don't want any shears, but now we can do. Go ahead and grab that. We're finally filled up. Just go ahead and fill that up. Nice. Alright, so there we go. Now the rest of this iron, just 2 ingots, are just going to stay there for now. Our iron saplings, we can go ahead and start getting some of those going. Now, let's see. Looking at what we have next to do, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. Yep, 36 out of 51 until we get the U win and game over after that. So, yeah. Oh, look, we did some of these too. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.